We're nearly recording.
Oh.
Now we're recording.
We're back, bitches! Woo!
Yeah,
we're
boy.
Game gallery. Woo!
Yes, we did the thing. We're doing the thing. We're doing
the Tim Curry. I'm so excited. We have a new friend.
We do.
We brought Kira.
Yes.
Well, she's kind of here against her will. I
willingly kidnapped.
Yes, that's a better
I
one.
might have told a little white lie, and now she's trapped in the game gallery.
You make it sound like it's like the Crystal Maze or something, which you have to solve puzzles to get out.
Sorry.
Welcome to the game
Hold
gallery.
on a second. How many of the game gallery games have we ever watched that didn't have a fucking puzzle to solve in it?
Fair points.
Thank you. Yeah. Kira, you're known
She was
to...
locked in since the last game.
That's it,
I had
yeah.
to spend a crystal to fucking
Nobody was willing.
That's it.
You're not really new to the Nerds Are Us channel because you're on, obviously, our RPG
yeah.
as Violet Storm. So, are you looking forward to being a part of the game gallery for at least this Tim Curry-esque game?
Well, it's Tim Curry, so yeah.
Okay, that seems to have been the selling point for an awful lot of us on this game.
Considering that Kira had no idea what she was doing tonight when we
Oh yeah, I
came in.
didn't tell her. I literally said, "Oh, we're going to Jonathan's." Yeah, we're gonna go to Jonathan's house, and then Jonathan's like, "Do you want to know what we're doing?" And straight away I went, "No, let's just wait until we're doing each segment."
She's literally like, don't tell her.
So
What
congratulations,
was I
Kira.
saying?
You're now on the internet. Well done.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's more
Forever.
fun this way.
So, I've told you very little about this game. I've told you that it's Tim Curry and it has voodoo in it. That's about as I've said, and it's set in New Orleans.
That was enough to sell me on the game.
Yeah. So I think I think we can just kind of jump in from there really, because like I said, it's
7 hours.
yeah, it's a fucking awesome game. It's like legit like one of the good games I put into the hat, just so that you'll be able to enjoy it.
I've heard this lie before.
You have heard this lie before.
Stop me if you've heard this before.
I've heard a tale like this before. You bullshitter.
But this time I
Said
mean
about Ripper, said about fucking
I miss Ripper. I actually miss Ripper.
and, like it was the right kind of ham. That's
Yeah,
what,
exactly.
That's what the Ripper
Now,
was.
in fairness, there is a lovely there's like a slice of ham in this, but it is genuinely a very good game.
Okay.
I can smell the
And an
smell.
all-star cast as well. Like Tim Curry is the tip of the iceberg. You'll see it in the credits who's actually in this game, and you'll recognise a few names.
It's not Christopher Walken chopping on a cigar.
Ow! Wow!
I had a watch. But yeah, that's what it is. I haven't done it so long.
Now do that line as Tim Curry.
I had the watch of my ass. 2 years. He enjoyed it though.
Madness took control. So
Yeah, you briefly
that's
mentioned.
not even Tim Curry.
No.
That's Richard O'Brien. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Oh, Crystal Maze reference!
The fucking hell, woman!
I don't know why I'm so hurt.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry.
Well, we are wrestling fans. Receipt.
Did you just trip yourself over a beanbag?
Well, it was the legend in there.
Ah, fuck.
Receipt.
It's like down I go.
I'm glad I don't sit in the beanbag.
It's a risky run with the beanbag. To be
Yeah.
fair,
I don't miss the beanbag.
The beanbag doesn't miss you because you keep falling out of it.
Although it did provide some funny moments.
So did me go weight training for the first night ever. Remember?
Yeah, your legs are not better after an indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah.
Like again, going by
I
like.
just remember that now. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Anyway.
Right, shall we get started then?
Yes, for love of God,
Right,
yes.
Play it, just play it.
So, we'll get the audio right on this side, but hopefully you should see this game right here underneath you on the camera.
You'll see it somewhere on the screen.
Yes. Stop that. So this is the intro, completely out of context for the rest of the game, but it'll make complete sense toward the end. So yes, this game is done in 1996-97, so that's why it's in such a small window, so it will fit on one CD.
Reminds me of The Sims.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Like when when you're playing on just to kind of have everything on
Yeah.
the screen now. What year is the game set in?
It's supposed to be more or less the 90s.
Okay.
Like it's not set in the, it's the kind of flashbacks you're seeing there are at a time. And that's our titular character, Gabriel Knight.
Is he having dreams of all this?
Yes.
Oh,
So the initial premise is that he's having a reoccurring nightmare about this, what he just saw there.
about a witch being burned and someone hanging from a tree.
Exactly. Well, that was him hanging from a tree.
Well,
Well, he was seeing someone else. The guy in the hat is a different person. So he's getting strangled by a snake as this is happening.
Not gonna lie, this just strikes me as the intro to Dracula.
Yeah.
It is quite Dracula-esque, but there's no vampires in it. It's not a
Even the
vampire.
font
Yeah.
that they're using is very Farm Service here.
So,
Oh, you fucking twat.
I know.
You absolutely
I'm actually
twat.
embarrassed by myself there. So, again, one of the interesting things about this game is that it is directed and produced by a woman, which is very rare for the time, by
Fucking
Jane
for
Jensen.
shame. Oh, don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
woo, women power. That is shocking.
That is terrible, I know. Embarrassing.
That is a waste of beer. You lick it from the table. You don't dry it with a towel.
Where's Tina? Tina!
No, we're not bringing the sex fiend in this year.
No, not yet.
Now, I know you briefly mentioned about some of the other voice actors that do appear in
Yes.
it. Like Mark Hamill as one of them was like...
Yeah.
Was that for this one?
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't remember what game that was.
Now, again, I've only mentioned some names in this.
Yeah.
You'll actually see the full cast now. In
That's
this,
what
in
I'm
these
waiting
other
for.
credits.
I'm waiting for the fucking cast.
Yes. Names you will recognise and think like, fuck off, it's not them. When you actually hear the character, you won't believe it. Yeah, like this is
What beer are you drinking?
I have Yankee White IPA from Rascals. And yeah, it's mostly in the glass. Mostly there. Mostly. Mostly.
No.
Right, here we go. There's your cast.
Hey!
Hey!
Ooh!
Mark Hamill. Leia Remini from King of
King
Queens.
of Queens.
Virginia Capers from Fresh Out of Prince of Bel-Air. Michael Dorn from Star Trek. Leilani Jones, there as well.
From?
A famous voice actor, Zimblast Jr. He was Alfred in the Batman series. Yeah. Susan Sarandon from the original Batman movie.
Oh.
Chris Litton, the former child star. I think he's in Stand By Me, maybe. Not too sure. Jim Cummings. One world famous Jim Cummings. And Mary Kay Bergman, Kyle's mom.
Linda Gary!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Monty Markham.
This is actually one hell of a fucking...
It's a serious... It's probably the best cast. There's either this or there's another game called Wing Commander 3 that has Mark Hamill and Gimli from Lord of the Rings starring in it, among others.
John Rhys.
John Rhys Davies, yeah. It's in the hat. We may be playing it. So there you go. This game is played out over a set of 10 days. So you act as chapters basically. So you always start off the game with a quote.
I dreamt of blood on the shore.
A vase that spoke of sin.
Alright, don't fucking hammer up.
That's the point.
Well, it's a point for him, too. Not
That's
me.
true, yeah. Fair. This is how the game looks.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute.
This reminds me of...
It lives, I see.
Curse of
Do you
Montiel
want to
too.
speak with
Yes.
Lolita?
That wouldn't have been too far away. That would have been like 3 or 4 years after that.
No.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's Grace Nakamura. She obviously works in the bookshop that Gabriel owns. And that's Leia Remini you're hearing, of course.
You could do better.
Wait, what was the other kid's name you said?
Chris
Good
Litton?
morning. The phone's been
Is
ringing
that the
off
one you
the
said you
hook
thought was in
all
Stand By
morning.
Me?
Yes.
Let me know
I
if
think
you
I don't know if he's in Stand By Me. He was in something like
You're
that.
lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I told you it's
So this is
that
Tim Curry
beautiful
playing a
thing
man who
you
like
said.
lived and breathed in New
Seriously
Orleans.
screw up your karma.
So he has a great
I'm
accent.
sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
Oh, sir.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo.
So as you can see, she
references
takes
for
no
you.
shit off him at all.
Dixieland
Clearly.
Drugstore
Yeah.
and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps, like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more
So.
research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
So as you can see, Gabriel Knight's personality is very evident from the start,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a reason for it. It is actually important to the plot.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
And that's Virginia Capers, who is narrating the game.
Cannot see a way to use that.
So again, this kind of works like Monkey Island.
Was she
in a
Aunt
sense.
Viv?
Yes,
Was she the first one or the second one?
first one.
Times Picayune, dated June 18th.
So-
Girl, you got screwed over.
1990.
Girl, you got screwed by the Fresh Prince himself.
Yep.
About the voodoo murders. The article
What was the deal
says
with that,
that
Jim?
the victims are
Did you
all
say thing the album, was
identified
it?
as
Contract
members
thing,
of
yeah.
the
It
upper
was, I
world.
think she kind of wanted more
The
money.
general
Yeah.
public
And
of
he was
New
like,
Orleans is
"Fuck
in
no,
no
bitch."
danger.
Hmm.
Well, he
Police
didn't say it like
claim
that.
Yeah.
the
Words not
so-called
effect.
voodoo dragons found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with.
So yeah, as I was
any
saying, the game
genuine
is voodoo
practice.
themed. So that's the opening kind of foray, is that there's a series of like murders happening in New Orleans that are that have voodoo symbology and sacrificial
aspects, yeah.
limit to it. Yeah.
And do not get involved with anything new at this time.
And the thing about these horoscopes is that get scarily accurate every day, very accurate. So essentially the way it works is Gabriel Knight is a writer by trade, hence why he has a bookshop, because apparently he's Dylan Moran. But essentially he is working on a new book which is basically crime inspired, and he's researching voodoo as part of it. His best friend is a detective called Mosley, and that's played by Mark Hamill. So Mosley is collaborating with him on the book to basically get himself over, but also that Gabriel Knight is more taking advantage to find out more about the voodoo murders. Like he's getting really obsessed with it at this point. Hence why Grace did all the research for him.
Personal hygiene stuff and lots of hair products, including some hair gel.
So this is a very kind of fluid game in a sense where like you can do a lot of puzzles you can kind of solve on day one, but you don't need to do it just yet.
You never know when you
Basically,
need
it's
to
like
touch
Chris is the voice of Crash
Gabriel
Bandicoot.
might as well leave that
Yeah.
here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he is in a movie of some kind. I can't remember which one it is.
He's
though.
mainly a producer. This annoys me, I'm sorry, he's know what I'm like.
That's fair enough.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
So
IMDb is your friend.
that it is. But yeah, it's actually kind of ironic that you said he was a voice of Crash. But yeah, as I was mentioning there, like so because the game is set over 10 days, basically there's certain like puzzles you need to solve in a certain time frame. So you can do them on day one, but the game won't really progress until you do like solve it. It's like a kind of like a hidden checklist of puzzles.
That's his actor credits.
Okay.
Office, studio, and
I thought he was in something else, but I clearly got his name wrong.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
Definitely have the wrong
Yeah,
person.
I do, yeah.
Producer-wise, maybe.
Yeah.
Exactly high
No, that's fair
fidelity.
enough.
Then again, neither is he.
The narrator is incredibly sassy. You'll fall in love with her. She's very funny. And overall, like it is a relatively serious game from a company like Sierra who don't normally do serious very well. Like bear in mind, the last game we played, Urban Runner, was also made by Sierra. So this is the same company making the same game, but just having really competent people in charge.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not.
It's almost like going from like night to day, basically.
It's totally different, and I think there's only like a year in the difference between these two games.
Jesus.
That's
Don't
insane.
mind if I do.
Do what?
He's talking about right now.
Oh, nothing.
So again, it does kind of work like Monkey Island rules, where you have different verbs for what you want to do next.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
So when you're having a dialogue, this changes into this screen, which
What
is
can you tell me about
pretty neat because the actual like mouth is
I didn't know
completely
much
accurate.
of anything about it until you started researching it for your book.
This just reminds
Now
me
I
of the
know
old
that it's
Command
active in
Conquer.
the city. There's that
Yeah,
shop
a little bit
museum.
with the kind of the portraits.
It
Yeah.
can clearly
Yeah, the
be
little
dangerous in the
proper
wrong
portraits.
hands. You should be careful investigating it.
So there is kind of an in joke of this game is where like you have to ask everyone what they know about voodoo, or else it's
You're
bad luck.
right, Knight.
So you can imagine I'm going to ask everybody what they think about voodoo.
What do you think about voodoo?
What do I think about voodoo? Quite a lot actually. This game is incredibly educational on
Come, you
voodoo.
haven't gone out.
It will actually tell you everything you need to know about it. This game is like one of the most well-researched games I've ever seen. When it
Okay,
comes to
so
the
we're
subject.
basically playing a how-to guide.
Well,
How old?
if you want to get into it,
About men like you.
you know. Like I said, there is a reason why I think you're going to take a liking to this game.
I'm protected.
That's what you think.
18 years
Hey,
of school.
if TV has taught me anything, I am protected.
Nothing, I guess.
We'll see.
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Against a demon, not against voodoo.
No, that's fair enough, yeah.
Dana called.
Ain't the devil ain't getting
Susie
inside
left
me
the best
unless I let him in.
Yeah. Penis joke.
Okey-dokey. There's more when you want them.
That's what she said.
You have
Hey!
I keep meaning to get over there.
Well done,
What
mate.
does she say?
Hmm.
I used to be the oldest in the room, not
She sounded
anymore.
great.
No.
Yeah, I'm still the most immature.
I love that this with process of elimination, you've just shamed Kira like that. Like,
I make sure to shame her every time because I normally am the oldest in the room.
You just take advantage of me.
Yeah.
yeah.
She adored
You
you.
say that like it's a
She's
bad
my
thing.
girl.
There you go, that's
Yes.
better. That's more accurate. You're used to
Okay.
my bullshit.
2 words. Stockholm Syndrome.
It's hilarious because I'm the one with the car.
Yeah, there you go. You can leave anytime you want.
To be fair, that could be either of us.
Yeah. That's true.
Call Germany like hell. It's really important you call
We can
back.
check out, but we're never leaving.
Well,
No.
fine. Let's just hope he's not
You know, now that I
driving
think about it,
lottery
we're
for
gonna be
beautiful
driving down
American
the
authors.
darkest highway
We are so blaming
All messages for me,
Your friend Detective Mosley called.
later.
I'll get a visiting.
especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you.
To
that
be
he
fair,
loves you
him
and
doing
he
New
was
Orleans
hungry.
accent is me doing crayons.
Oh, that's.
That is a comparison. That is a comparison. Let me just.
Well, like his normal accent is pretty epic.
Yeah, yeah.
Like so, like
Gabriel.
unless you've seen
Those
the
photos
Predator,
wouldn't
like
have
you wouldn't
anything to do
know.
with
No.
the
Yeah.
murder.
This is true.
would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you.
Do you think this is like
You're
what
getting
Michael Caine
privileged
did Jaws
information,
4? He's
aren't
like,
you?
this is just a paycheck.
Did you tell me?
No, in fairness, he actually really loves games because he's appeared in multiple of them.
Gabriel.
There was
You
3
know
Gabriel
that
Knight
from your
games.
book.
He doesn't appear in the second one because it goes FMV.
Honest.
But in the third one, he does return, as does Mark Hamill and Blair Remedy for their characters.
As long
But he
as
does
it's
appear
made.
in Command and Conquer.
when did the third one come out?
That's enough. Thanks.
I want to say 2000s.
Anyway.
Okay,
that's
so
all
she
the
would have
best.
been ousted by Scientology at that
She
point.
would have been,
Yeah,
yes.
so she needed the money.
Yeah.
What do you know about
No offense to the other.
No, in fairness.
Just what I read in the paper.
Again, like it's not that you get much. Like video game actors are perennially low, underpaid.
No, but that's, I mean, these are actual actors
That's true too. Yeah.
as well, though, so you know they're getting something for it.
Mm.
It's so much more
They should
alive.
be-
They're getting more than just the gas money.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they should be getting scale, regardless what the
Mm.
work is.
Okay, we'll pay your gas money, and we'll also pay for your food for the day. Just the day.
Yeah, just today.
What about an ongoing? Is there health insurance involved?
Alright.
Sorry, me no essay English.
That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Stripe series. Secrets of Unsolved Ancient UFO Mysteries.
I think the other game that Tim Curry appeared in was a game called Sacrifice, like one of those early PC games. But the whole idea was they all appear as like elemental demons. So he's the demon, he's the elemental of air, and it's literally just a man with a balloon head.
That sort of thing.
And it just like seeing the character and then the
So
voice
it's
is
full
Tim
of
Curry. Yeah.
Do you ever remember a game called Teen Hospital?
Yes.
When you have to deal with a character who's jointed and it's just
Inflation, yeah.
It's my favorite thing ever.
Good
I've been looking to find that on Steam and everywhere nowhere.
Yeah, Good Old Games has it.
Alright.
Yeah, Good Old Games has it. I actually have it on the PC there.
No, sweet, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Sims is good. I'm killing too many Sims.
Yeah. At least the Theme Hospital can do it for
real.
research purposes.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Stadt.
With Sims, I realised I'm too many in my household. I'm just gonna kill this kid.
That's fair, yeah.
Because there's only so many times you can send it to boarding school. The fuckers keep coming back.
Genießen Sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kind of creepy though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter.
Mm.
I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
So this is what I was talking about with like there's certain puzzles you can solve early if you know what to do, if you kind of crack it early. That's one of them. So that one's like called the Dry Draken puzzle. And if you know your German, that means 3 dragons. So the puzzle is essentially just to learn German, to translate partly of whatever that poem is, and then find the thing you need to do to solve it.
Sorry, I love that you said that the idea to solve is to learn German.
Learn German, yeah. Well, Gabriel needs to learn German.
Some snakes kill.
Something tells me this is going to be a really long gameplay.
No, you,
Illusion, the Juice, and the Wassen.
oh, this is awesome, yeah. Well, we were talking about it earlier on, but one of the
South
messages.
Park.
Again, there's a South Park connection to this game, so.
Vibration.
Mary Kate
Oh
Bourbon.
yeah, shit. Kyle's mom.
Yeah.
She's big fat bitch. She's big as bitch.
Yeah, well, we're- hey, but
Bitch, you love that button, girls.
But
You were met as much as big as bitch and all over. She's big as bitch and she's big as bitch. You love that button. I love that soundtrack.
But yeah, like we were talking over, but there was one of the messages for Gabriel Knight there was a guy from Germany called Wolfgang Ritter who was desperate to call him. He keeps calling him and asked him to call him back. And Gabriel Knight literally will not call him.
Wolfgang, Jesus.
Wolfgang
Relax
Ritter.
a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Stop, you know.
And literally,
Don't throw it all out there. Wait
Yeah.
for him to come to you.
yeah,
Play a
legit,
bit hard to get, sir.
yeah. But legit, like the only reason Gabriel's not calling is because calls to Germany are expensive. That's the only thing that's stopping him. He doesn't have a reason to call him back.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
So again, it has an old adventure game charm of like if it's not you can take, you can clearly tell it's like
Your beginnings look a little
drawn
scruffy.
different to the rest of the room.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
Are you saying that she's a scumbag? It's very,
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Oh, she just, like, stores her own shit in my
3
store.
snakes
Yeah.
in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
Gabriel's
What a
father has
wacky
issues.
old
Yes,
kind
he
of guy
does.
Daddy was.
He actually does.
Oh my god, he just said daddy.
I was waiting.
You're
I
right,
was
you're-
like, I was like,
Dramatic.
How's the
I
pulse?
breathe.
How's the pulse, Amy? How's the pulse? It's good, yeah, it's good.
I didn't think that was a thing, but it's just funny hearing Tim Curry say daddy.
Would you like me to like isolate just him saying daddy and send it on to you for your own personal use?
It's just funny to me to hear a grown man say daddy.
Daddy. And have it being like
And
Tim
it's
Curry as
raw.
well.
Yeah, he draws out.
Certainly.
Daddy.
Gabriel well knows.
We haven't even started the game yet, lads. This is still just
Is
the
he gonna
start.
say it again?
Several times, yeah.
Gabriel opens the cabinet.
He's learning about his family, so yes, he's gonna say daddy quite a lot.
Daddy.
Case of St. George book.
Take me home, daddy.
You fucking sex fiend, honestly.
It's only sexy when women say it. When men say it, it's just funny.
Surely you make an exception for Tim Curry.
No, it's just funny. I'll show you who I call daddy.
I trust you. It's different.
Knock yourself out.
I met another woman here. It's so great.
Equality! Sorry, Dennis.
Gabriel decides to
Daddy.
wait.
I guess
daddy.
that one.
Yeah, daddy.
Gabriel cannot take that.
I didn't have to look at the phone to know what we were talking about.
Crayons.
Yes. In a manner of speaking, yes.
is correct.
Yeah.
That was literally what I do.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out.